Is focused on these two teams. It's a middleweight fight. It's going to be a lot of bloodshed, a lot of back and forth haymaker blows. But at this point, I'm looking forward to it. Let's get into the action. Game 1 underway. And this is our final match here on Saturday.
Things already getting up into the air right now, though. Pittsburgh Knights controlling it. Maybe we're going to be wrong off the start. Looking a little rough off the start here on our picks, but Rodoko going to clean one up. Great play from him. Gets it just past beast mode. Last second catches Memory off guard. Gets that rollover to kind of offset that ball to that right side. Gets it into the net. 1-0, 15 seconds in. Unless
Memory gets his entire car in front of that ball, that's a guaranteed goal. So, hey, look, picks are picks. At the end of the day, the game can only say what it does. And at this point, still too early to call. We saw that for NRG. They came out with a goal in 4 seconds, and welcome back to the deja vu. KCP have to make up some ground here. Down a goal to start this one off. Still plenty of time in this series. Kinsey with a wonderful save. It's Rapid trying to make some magic happen, but Rodoko will take it away. Back to midfield. Rapid will grab the boost in the process. Not a lot to burn for Rodoko. Does get the corner grab, and ZPS on the other side will redirect that one to Beast Mode, who, a booming clear in the process, sends it back to midfield. Slowed by Kinsey, back to Beast Mode. Back and forth these teams will go.
Yeah, so far it has been a little bit of back and forth. Pittsburgh Knights, though, having more possession than I was expecting to start this one off. Rapid there to kind of knock that one away. Beast Mode going to take his time, try and get control of that, but ZPS bringing it out. And not really getting that speed going quite yet for the Pioneers, but Rapid gonna whiff on that one. Thought he was going to be able to bring that one through the corner.
Yeah, and he had a teammate across. You could tell they were setting up the play. I believe it was Memory on the left side in the adjacent angle. A touchdown and a great save from Rapid, so net -0. I guess that's a word on that initial push, but a great defensive hold, and you're sitting at dead even. Still 1-0, 3:27. Kinsey going to try to carry this one, but it's taken away in the challenge 1 for the moment. As Pittsburgh Knights will regain possession, ZPS going to try to read that off the ceiling. An awkward touch, and Memory comes in for the challenge and the win. Back the other way, but again, back and forth, the tug-of-war continues. It's Beast Mode following in. Not a lot of boost, not off the backboard either. Pittsburgh Knights doing a good job of stopping all of KCP's pushes.
Dangerous touch into the midfield there. Was looking for Beast Mode. Beast Mode just a little far. Wasn't able to get into that one as there wasn't enough speed coming off of the ball. And Rapid going to chase this one down into the corner. They're looking for some of these passing plays. The lanes really haven't been there. And the times when they are going to have the lane open, they haven't been able to get a good enough touch on the ball.
Yeah.
So need to see some clean touches. 2 guys commit. Beast Mode there to bail them out. Dangerous little double commit there in the midfield. Almost opened up the net.
What can Beast Mode work with? Can he get it over both? Not really. That one's going to go into the corner. Rapid will recover. Ooh. Memory with a shot. But bam! Memory able to punch it in.
In traffic. Look at this. Everybody here. Rapid threading the needle. Finds the passing lane right between ZPS and Kinsey. Rapid Memory then going to find the exact spot he needs to put it to shoot it down the lane between all 3 defenders and finds that left side of the net.
One of the interesting things we saw from KCP during the NRG match was a couple of times they got these booming hits up. They left the ball in the air to hang just a little too long. NRG was able to capitalize, very quick on transition, and they stole boost a couple of times. Yep. I've liked that they've tightened up these transitional hits. They've tightened up the booming clears, and it looks like KCP are back in the swing of things.
I don't know if it's necessarily that they've cleaned it up. It's more that NRG's not in their face, right?
Yeah.
Like
that's usually
you can maintain
right?
possession. NRG does such a great job of grabbing the ball and maintaining possession. The ball is sitting on the nose of Justin's car the entire travel down the field, right? There's no distance between him and the ball to allow somebody to beat him to it. At worst case scenario, he's typically going to be in a 50-50 situation. He's going to get a challenge on the ball. Here, there's more space for them to work with. They may not be carrying the ball, but they're able to maintain possession easier than they were in that NRG matchup.
Well, surely this one will not end the tie. Rapid going to carry that one on the hood, but a win from Kinsey, and still, neither team really able to vie for position at midfield. Rapid, second touch. Beast Mode with a wonderful hit, and it's down for Memory. Going to play that one into the corner. Pittsburgh Knights once again will take it away. Kinsey. Well, for the moment, that looked decent, but Memory will take it back. The tug-of-war continues. Up for Beast Mode. Can he follow in? Not a lot of boost. Can he pinch under Rodoko? Memory with a follow-up attempt, extending it into the corner. Grab the corner boost for Beast Mode. He'll fly in. Rapid with the challenge. A minute left in Game 1.
Beast Mode there actually ends up taking the mid boost as well. He goes for both. He had won the corner boost, then taking the mid boost, which makes Rapid have to go all the way back. Rapid demoed out. The opens net. Kinsey gonna punish on it. So in that transition, taking that mid boost by Beast Mode actually kept Rapid from being able to get down the field fast enough, and he ends up getting demoed out because of it, and that opened the net up for that shot. So a little bit of a rough situation there from that double boost grab by Beast.
And with that tug of war, at some point, the tides will turn, right? You're just looking for an opening in the back. They get it. A big bump from Rodoko takes Rapid out of the play. Beast Mode. Ooh, looked good. We could all see it forming, just not able to execute. The timing was a bit off. Rapid following back in pursuit of the ball. Memory will grab it. That one's going to go up to the ceiling and back down. It's Pittsburgh Knights who are on the attack. 2-1 lead. The aggression coming out still is Beast Mode with a wonderful save. ZPS with a bad flip. Will grab boost in the process. Going to try to recenter. Bearings collected. Can he get Kinsey in front? Kinda. Kinsey trying to get over both, but Memory will take it away. 13 seconds. KCP doing their best to come back in this game, but with such little time and such little boost. ZPS with the steal. That could seal the Game 1 victory here.
Yeah, Pittsburgh Knights, really just a cleaner overall play.
Yeah.
Ball coming down. Opportunity here. ZPS going to try and knock that one down. Memory going to keep it alive. Comes back out for the challenge against Kinsey. Goes under to make sure he keeps that ball up. They want to keep this one going as long as possible. That one looks like it may ground out. No, Rapid going to keep it alive still. And finally, it is going to ground out, and the Knights actually take down Game 1. Not the way I expected that one to go, but the Knights had cleaner touches on the ball. I think that one really came down to one. I do believe that Beast Mode double boost grab led to one of those goals.
Yeah.
And they just had cleaner touches. There was a couple times where Rapid was going and the ball was going to drop down on his nose and he was looking for that touch and he's just off and has to do this awkward jump up to try and make the touch. They went for a couple infield passes where they just couldn't get the power in and gave away possession. I think the story of that one was really just kind of some missed touches from the KC Pioneers.
And take away Beast Mode out of that equation, you essentially really have two decent looks at the net. Everything else was just kind of up in the air, and I don't mean that as a pun. I really mean they were able to get the ball rolling. Once again, puns here. But from that, Super, I feel like the quality shots that maybe we saw towards the latter half of that NRG series, they weren't really in that Game 1. Of course, it's only a Game 1, but moving forward, something to keep in the back of your mind, surely.
Yeah, it feels like they're playing a little bit slower than they were with NRG. It feels like they were playing up to NRG's pacing, and it feels like they're now coming down towards the Pittsburgh Knights pacing, but there's a little bit of speed from Rapid as he tries to get one in. Memory floating, trying to get that one in. Beast Mode going to keep this alive, but ZPS is there to greet him, knocks it downfield, and buys some time for the Pittsburgh Knights.
The speed off the start was certainly a breath of fresh air. Oh. What a touch from Kinsey.
Speed here. They're getting up and they're getting in their face. Rodoko and Kinsey both getting in the way of Memory. And it really does. It feels like they're kind of playing down to the speed of the Pittsburgh Knights. We just watched them hold NRG in that last series to a 1-0. They were very strong defensively. And right now, they just don't seem to be able to get back in time. Kinsey tries to force that one in, and ZPS puts one up and off the backboard, but Rapid going to bring it out.
I think the story today thus far for KCP is weather the storm and hope for a good transitional attack. It's moments like that, right, where you have to be able to go back and hit that ball. Surely, maybe it's off to a little bit to the left of the bar, but still, it's an opportunity.
Rodoko was there to mess with him on that one, so Rodoko was kind of, I believe it was Rodoko, was hunting down Rapid, making it awkward for him so that he couldn't have a clean takeoff to make a read on that ball. So there was somebody in the way, and PK's doing a good job of doing that. They're at least being a nuisance and getting in the way in the midfield if they can.
Beast Mode tried to lead it up to Rapid, but it's Kinsey with a challenge in the front. A big a big block. As Memory got the bump, and it gave him a valuable position to be in, but it's Kinsey over top again. It would have put it towards the top 90, and, well, you can only wither the storm for so long.
And it doesn't show up in the replay, but really the whole start of that, again, comes off of Rodoko really getting in the way, messing with Memory, coming in. He had to make an awkward touch just to keep the ball out in that upper 90, pops the ball up into the air, which creates the opportunity for that pass play and that high-angle attack. So Rodoko right now, though, on the stats, bottom of the scoreboard for his team, has probably had one of the bigger impacts for the squad.
And they're taking advantage of the follow-up and third attempts at these shots. A couple of times KCP have flown in transition, and they haven't been able to get a second or third touch on that ball, and it's led Kinsey and everyone else to follow out. back to midfield. The pressure is there. They swing this transition over. Memory will intercept down to Rapid. A touch.
What a
and
touch.
a beautiful touch at that. Bye-bye! Rapid able to put it in.
What a touch here from Rapid. Awkward read, finds it, gets just enough control on the car, gets the flip at the exact moment he needs it to get that redirect and get some power on it. Had he just jumped up and air rolled for that, the speed wouldn't have been there, would have most likely gotten blocked. So perfect timing from him on that flip. Looking for the second touch. Rodoko there to knock it away.
Kinsey up again. He'll win that challenge. The second touch off the back wall. Rapid will intercept. Now a chance for KC Pioneers. Rodoko will take that out of the front of the box. Couple of decent looks, but nothing that Pittsburgh Knights can't handle. Into the corner, ZPS will follow. Nobody's going to hit it, and ZPS will come away with the win on that one. Rapid interception. Second touch there. It's Beast Mode down. Yes, sir! Beast Mode with the goal.
Yeah, Beast Mode coming in, throwing everything he has at it. Rapid with all the speed in the world to stay on it. Beautiful pass as he gets just underneath it, sneaks it out off the nose of the defender, and Beast Mode is there with the perfect read.
And this is what you needed. I said it before that first goal came in. You need these second and third follow-up attempts.
You need to throw them. It's not something that has to be constant, but it is something that you need to throw. Every now and then you've got to be willing, especially in this current era, or however we want to refer to this new RLCS, teams are going to do that, and the speed is getting faster and faster, and you're watching squads be willing to do that time and time again, and you have to be comfortable doing it every now and then to get them uncomfortable. Beast Mode going to throw one up high off the backboard. ZPS going to boom it back out, and we go into a little bit of a volleyball match as Memory throws it back down, looking for Rapid off the ceiling, can't find it, tries to sneak it in himself, but ZPS there to break it up.
Beast Mode. A soft touch and an awkward landing. That one's back out to midfield. And in transition, it's Rodoko trying to do it by himself. Rodoko, ba-bam! Take it by yourself, big fella.
Gets the stuff off Memory right off the corner behind the defense. They've sent all three. I was talking about being able to send all three. That wasn't the situation, though. You didn't have the advantage on that ball. Everybody downfield, no one in the backfield. Immediately punished.
I was just thinking out loud in my head, Supersonic, about, hey, you know, KCP, take some ideas from Rogue. What a save. Oh my Memory!
It in.
What are you doing?
How'd you thread that one? Rapid with a nutty pass down. Beast Mode hits it. ZPS with a crazy save. And then the finish from Memory. Just over the defender. Bar down and in.
I was just thinking, look, Rogue, even though they triple commit on a lot of passes, it works sometimes. Maybe KCP can start using that. All of a sudden, the offense has woken up a bit, I guess you could say. KCP going to take that one back to midfield. Rapid trying to extend it. And he'll come down with a grab boost in the process. Intercepted by Beast Mode. That's up for Memory.
Rapid is up time and time again right now. He's really trying to make these plays happen. Open net situation off the demo, though. Unable to get there. As I praise him, he actually drops one down. Memory gets wrecked for it, and it turns into a pass to ZPS instead. But I like what Rapid is going for. They're dangerous, as you can see, but he's been fairly successful with getting those kind of off-the-ceiling top touches into the upper, into those upper transitions and dropping the ball down. He's doing really well with it, but they are risky. You're committing a man all the way downfield, and you're playing basically one midfield, one back, and one all the way up. But with how many they're committing and how quick they're trying to get downfield, it's opening them up in the backfield. That guy in back can't transition fast enough.
And even though
I'm
that
going
demo
on really long-winded here.
Yeah, and even though that demo kind of cleared the lane, I think, Super, you're absolutely right. Like, the amount of times you're going to commit that recovery player forward, it's going to burn you if you just get an open touch like that. That's exactly what happens to commit. They can't get the touch forward. And what do you say? The recovery effort, Rapid and Beast Mode both go for it. Rapid just kind of underneath, but the touch from Rodoko, beautifully read, and you're going to get burned.
Rodoko's been making these stuff plays. He's been getting up there. He's been dunking these over and over again, winning these challenges, winning these 50s. You can't double commit like that on him. You have to have that third man back. Bit of miscommunication. They send two, and he ends up punishing one and sneaking it over the other.
Poor Rapid, just wrong place, wrong time. That one's going to go back out, and now again in transition. They can just kill the clock. 5 seconds left, and this one should be all but dusted. It will be. As a Game 2 win, it's going to go to Pittsburgh Knights, now up 2-0 in the series. They win Game 2 5-3. And man, oh man, a very, very different squad than what we saw in Game 1 for both teams. Both showing their offensive prowess, but at the end of the day, the defense can only hold on for so long. And Super, right now, Knights looks very, very polished.
Yeah, Knights have it together. They're strong on defense right now. They're making a defensive stand. If you look statistically, they're a team that does really well. All three of them are strong defensively, and they're creating opportunities and punishing the Pioneers when they do decide to go for those commits. It's almost like they're waiting for those moments, and they're winning a lot of these through being disruptive in bumps and demos in the midfield, or just straight up dominating in challenges.
And we had 3 shots, 4 shots apiece for Knights. Everyone getting involved. On the other side, though, still plenty of opportunities. And, well, your 2 biggest goals came when 2 or 3 did decide to commit on those passes. A big bump from ZPS out in front, but Kinsey is going to read that. And the faceoff will go to Pittsburgh Knights. Back the other way. Memory following in. Gets it over one into the corner. Beast Mode out ready and waiting. And the play kind of died as it began.
Yeah, he wasn't expecting to catch the ball there. He was hoping to roll it up into the corner, cause an awkward moment, and Memory just couldn't get the read. Ended up with a little bit of a side flip there. Kills the play, but Beast Mode gonna bring that one out. Rapid getting up there quick, wins the 50. But nobody able to finish this up. Kinsey gonna try and take possession and bring it out, but Memory tries the punish. Whoa.
Into the corner. Couple of follow-up shots for KCP. Stalled out the boost of Pittsburgh Knights, but this recovery effort so far has been pretty good. They got boost back. Kinsey. Over to ZPS. The formulation of this passing, or I should say the lane itself, is beginning, but back and forth we go once again. A bit of a tug-of-war at midfield as both teams looking for a shot.
Beast Mode barely saving that one. Rapid trying to pop one up to him, though. I like the pass attempt coming down. Rapid might have an opportunity on it, but Kinsey from the ceiling gotta save it.
Between Kinsey's defense and Beast Mode's just heads-up awareness on offense to extend plays. A follow-up attempt. Kinsey again with the save. Pittsburgh Knights are looking very good. 0-0 still. Plenty of time in this Game 3. Pittsburgh Knights up 2-0. If you're just joining us, it's Kinsey with full boost. Let's see what he can do off the ceiling. Able to dribble around Beast Mode, taking himself, but Rapid with the save. Rodoko with the follow-up, down and away. It's KCP, but back again off the top of the bar, and we'll see this one come back to midfield. Transitional attack now as KCP have a chance.
Yeah, this one is a scary situation. Rodoko is just being an absolute monster and a bully all over the field. He is hunting down players. Memory gonna give him a taste of his own medicine, and he demos him off the field. But Rodoko's being super disruptive. He is just making things really tough for KCP.
All right, Memory got a lot of boost, but Kinsey also has a lot of angles to work with, and he's gonna take that one right away. Rapid will win the bounce on the floor, and he'll get the clear out. Up to Kinsey. Great touch. Memory should read it. He will. And that ball will make its way back into the orange half. It's a ZPS up for the challenge and the win. Down to Rapid. That one's going to come off the backboard. Anyone there to follow up? Kinsey is there again. Memory down. ZPS, no problem. No worries.
It really feels like the threat of the Kansas City Pioneers comes off the pass game from Rapid. When somebody else leads the attack, it's not really looking to be as threatening. Rapid does a good job of getting up and getting these kind of awkward angled touches down off the ceiling or into the transition and creating opportunities. Beast Mode off the pass from Rapid. A little bit more threatening shot. Rapid needs to be that first man making contact and creating the opportunities and getting the defense to bite to allow this offense the opportunity to put a shot on net.
How many times have we seen Kinsey step up at the front of the net? No! Memory just misses it wide left.
He's going to want another look at that one.
He might have gotten bumped in the process. A follow-up attempt. Beast Mode could not read it. Back the other way. Kinsey is getting hit with haymakers left and right, but He buys enough time, and the defense can recoup at the front of the net. Kinsey again will re-it off the wall. Cannot win the challenge. Is Rapid the other way into the corner. Rodoko is there. Memory. Out to beast mode. Open net. They give up the open shot.
Yeah, Memory going to get this one up high. ZPS unable to get a good clean touch on it. Kinsey had also jumped for that ball. Ends up going cross net. No one in net. Easy cleanup for beast mode. They go up 1-0 in a do-or-die situation here. They need the reverse sweep currently to stay alive to go into tomorrow. Currently down 0-2 in the series.
The Spaceman sweep isn't still full effect. I'm just kidding, it's done. You had to win when you're down 0-1. ZPS tried to bring it into the corner by himself, and they won't be able to play that one. Rapid with a great shot. Rapid, yes sir. 2-0.
Yeah, they're going to win that one in transition. Rapid already downfield. Memory sees him all day, puts every bit of power and oomph he has into that ball, clears the defense, and Rapid has an open shot.
And the power from Memory really opened that one up, and that might be the dagger here. 37 seconds. KCP's defense has managed to hold strong for the moment. We'll see how long that lasts. Kinsey with a big demo. They'll take it out of net. Rapid should be able to reel this one in. He will. Up to beast mode. And at this point, Super, you're just trying to kill time, clear the ball, get it out of your half.
Yep, just keep it down. You can have a nice wide rotation. Just make sure you've got presence in your backfield, a little bit of presence in the midfield. Send one down at a time. You can see how much more space there is currently in their rotation. They're just trying to eat as much clock time as possible, just smacking the ball down towards the net. They're actually not going to smack it at all. They're just going to let it drop. I said the net. I meant the pitch. I can't talk at all. But they're going to kill that ball. They take it down in the do-or-die situation, and they're going to have to do this 2 more times. That was all KCP, though. 10 shots to 4.
Well, shout out to Sax. Once again, what did he say? You can't kill them. They keep coming back. And here we are, moving into game number 4. Pittsburgh Knights still hold 2-1 edge in the series, but let's be real. That one looked pretty good towards the latter half of that halftime, or I should say the second half, is Kansas City Pioneers. 1 goal, 4 shots, and all the way down, everyone getting involved. The extensions of some of these plays are what we saw in Game 2, what worked in Game 2, what wasn't there in the first half of Game 3, but sure enough, that win is good enough. 2-0, and we move in to game number 4. And it's do or die, like it has been since Game 3.
Kinsey looking for the solo play. Rapid able to get a touch, but it's dangerous. ZPS gonna punish it. Couldn't get a clean enough touch to clear it to the corner. Ends up dropping it right in front of net. Oh, ZPS, no way he misses that.
And I believe just like Game 1, Pittsburgh Knights will open up this game with a 10-second goal. So KCP, no stranger to this. They saw it in NRG. Now they see it again. Have to work uphill, but the mountain is entirely too steep sometimes. I don't know where that sentence is going. We're just going to rock with it. Here comes ZPS on the other way. Has to burn a bit of boost.
Sometimes it'd be like that, you know?
Sometimes the words just don't
Rapid up,
formulate.
shot on target. Rodoko there to make the save.
ZPS going to go up for the challenge. Not able to get it over as Rapid takes it underneath. Kinsey again will get the save out. Memory slows it down, bringing it around the corner. Can he swing it out? Rodoko, big play in front of the net. It's beast mode. That one's going to spike up. Rapid has to burn a bit of boost to get there, and a slow touch will leave it up for Rodoko. He's actually underneath. So Pittsburgh Knights still able to control midfield and control boost line.
Yeah, they're controlling right now. They're PK staying in, but KCP right now is putting quite a bit of threat. Rodoko, though, shot on target. Memory going to need to get there. Beast mode with the read immediately out of the corner. Memory doesn't have the boost to follow it up, though. What a pass down! ZPS off of the pass from Kinsey. This was nuts.
The comms are lit. The light up Kinsey right down to ZPS. Doesn't get much prettier than that.
That is disgusting touch from Kinsey to get rolled over and get the underside of the car down and just spike that ball down for ZPS.
Hey man, that 1-2-3 punch doesn't get much easier than that. 2-0 up. Pittsburgh Knights. Still plenty of time for KCP, but they got to make something happen in the next minute 30. or this game could be put out of reach with the way that Pittsburgh are playing. That's going to go down to Rodoko.
Yeah, for the start of that, it really did feel like KCP, for the most part, had possession of the ball.
Yeah.
But you look at the stat line right now, they only had one shot on net in that entire series where they held the ball down there for a good minute and a half. Other side of that is every time the Knights have come down, they have put a threatening shot on target. 5 shots in that same amount of time with probably half the possession time.
We haven't really seen, and after that great save from ZPS, Rodoko could close it, make it 3-0. Out to Kinsey,
Nice
the
pass.
bump. Yes, sir. We'll take that. Ba-bam. Kinsey able to make it 3-0.
Another situation where your third man's all the way down in the offensive third, trying to get back. Beast Mode has to be facing the wrong direction for the ball. They put the ball out behind him, take that camera off so that he can't see the guy coming in to bump him. Takes him out. Easy shot, easy goal. Possibly an easy series closeout here as they are dominant through the first half.
We haven't really seen KCP use the back of the wall nor the backboard as much as we've seen Pittsburgh Knights. And I'm talking about just getting bodies up there. Maybe you can extend the play forward. If not, at least it opens up opportunities. But it seems like in Super, correct me if I'm wrong, a couple of the quality shots they put on net have led out to just controlling midfield and then maybe getting a lucky bounce. But it just seems like Pittsburgh Knights have different looks they're throwing at KCP.
They've thrown a couple different looks. The majority of them, though, have been kind of bully plays, right? They're getting these bumps. They're getting these demos. They're opening up that rotation and messing with the defense to create opportunities, and we're not seeing that same thing happen on the side of KCP. Shot down, off a pass from Rapid. Memory there. They send the house. They get the goal. Pays off for them this time. And Rapid, once again, the start of these plays for them. He needs to be more involved like that. Pass off the ceiling was a beautiful start to create that opportunity.
The comeback is alive and well. Only 2 goals will separate them from a game-tying scoreline or a possible exit early. It's Beast Mode. Can he bump it in? Not able to dunk. Leaves it out to Rapid. What a shot, but an even better save. The follow-up is there. Back to midfield. Pittsburgh Knights hold on strong, and Beast Mode has to fall back in recovery and regain this ball.
Looks to bring it around Rodoko, not able to do so. Couple threatening shots there. The defense held strong, and that's the thing that's the differentiator between these two right now, is that I think that defense is just so solid on the side of PK under pressure. There was 3 consecutive shots there, all 3 knocked away, all 3 cleared towards the corner, towards the side, not into situations where the next shot is going to be so threatening that you can't get to it.
A booming hit. Looks like it's wide to the left. It will be. Memory could not get the touch. Beast Mode should be able to reel in. Kinsey will cut it off in midfield, but it's a good touch from Rapid. That opens up the net. Beast Mode bringing it by himself. Not really a good look. Memory with the follow-up, and ZPS with the save. It was there for a moment, but just a little too slow on some of these hits. Rodoko with a big save.
Oh, what a pass. Beast Mode up, looking for the double tap, trying to get it around Kinsey. ZPS there to knock it back. They are sending everything they have. They've got 40 seconds. Tournament life is on the line. If they don't get this in, there it is. Beast Mode with the flick. Rapid getting involved off the pass and then going to be disruptive on the line. This is what we needed. A bit more speed, a bit more of this aggression. And they don't need to do this the whole series. They just need to be comfortable throwing it and getting out. They need to find how to toe that line and get in and get out of those situations.
Exactly. If you're going to commit together and do it as a team. If not, get out of the way. Oh, that's no, that's not what you need. ZPS. They cheat on the face-off and they just get absolutely punished.
Yeah, ZPS gonna punish him there, gets it in. Rapid unable to get a hold of that one. And the light at the end of the tunnel was getting brighter. It is now starting to dim as we get into the final 30 seconds here. Down 2. KCP needs something to happen now. Looks scary. Memory there to knock it away, though.
You need to score in the next 5 seconds. Or this one could be put out away. Memory with a touch, but just a hair too high. That one's going to bank off the crossbar. Open net. There it is. That'll do it, Super.
Yeah, that's going to be it unless some sort of miracle happens on these kickoffs. Rapid, not really any option there. He hits it up. They come from the back, from the left side to hit it in. He just dead stops it. There's somebody right behind him. He has to clear it to his side. You can't clear it forward. They had the spread, and ZPS punished it. Kensei off the kickoff, looking to just try and take everything they can from them. And that is gonna do it. Ball still in the air. See how long they decide to keep this one up. It looks like Kensei's gonna try and let it drop. Kicks it around. Rodoko takes the time to type the GGs out and then punches it in anyways, and that is gonna be it for the Kansas City Pioneers.
A 3-1 victory. It looked good in Game 3 for KCP, but PK stands strong. An opening kickoff goal and essentially a closing one at that. As they will take the series 3-1. Kensei was immaculate on defense throughout the majority of the series. 1 goal and 6 shots, and you can see right there the shots they put up. 6 for ZPS, 6 for Kensei, 3 for Rodoko. That's 15 altogether, but man, they to credit where credit is due, KC Pioneers, they looked like they were going to hang in the series for a bit, but in the battle of the midweights, the Pittsburgh Knights just looked a little more polished. They were able to commit on offense together as a team. They put the numbers down. They got physical when they needed to, and they executed on some of those second and third follow-up touches, and man, they look good.
Yeah, they definitely looked solid there. I was expecting that one to go the other way. The Knights, really, I think that the defensive stands and the number of 50s that they won in those midfields to punish those situations when the Pioneers would send the house really ended up kind of being the downfall of the Pioneers. They won those over and over and over again. Rodoko was an absolute beast in the challenge game throughout that series.
Yeah, he was. And look, one of these teams will move on. Of course, now we know it's Pittsburgh Knights, so they'll move into tomorrow to the playoff part of the bracket. But look, KCP, a lot of positives here. Just have to work on tightening some of this decision-making. And at the end of the day, look, you're going to run into better teams. Can you weather the storm? They did it for the most part against NRG, aside from that game 1. And in this series, they sure looked like they were going to be able to hang in. But sometimes you just can't walk away with the W. But with that said, that kind of does it for us here. Let's throw it back to the desk. We have F. Dot, and I'm excited to see what he thinks about that series.